fucking Claymore. Yup, wouldn't mind those going. Welcome back, guys, to your Black Ops 2 #1 source. Well, and again, not really. But in my last video, I was talking about the key differences between Black Ops 2 on both console and PC. Well, as promised, 2 videos. Here we go. I left off on the, for PC, better graphics. Well, I didn't really leave off there, but I also want to make a quick comment on that. As far as graphics go on PC, they are usually better. But I guess Call of Duty isn't like the perfect example as far as graphics go. I mean, there really isn't a lot of differences between the console and PC version. Well, for Black Ops 2 it can be debated because it does look noticeably better. And that's just Black Ops 2 because I do own the Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, etc. And they look considerably similar to the console version. Anyways, starting off for console and its perks, well, we have the controller. Of course, how could we forget the controller? Back in the Sega Genesis Nintendo days, it's always been the peripheral of choice. Now, I did, say mouse and keyboard, you have better control, but see, it's a very very selective. It's subjective. Basically, what I'm trying to say is the controller has and always will be better than the mouse and keyboard as far as third-person video games go. For example, if you don't know what a third-person video game is, it would be a game like Batman Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, etc., Tomb Raider. Hell, I still even play some of those games that I do own for PC with my Xbox controller. Why? Because it just plays better with a controller. Console definitely has that over PC. Well, technically it does because it is native to the console. Now let's begin with what console has over as far as Black Ops 2 on over PC. Definitely the stronger and much larger player base. Now this is a huge deal because although it might not seem to a lot of people, and some people might say oh, well, Black Ops 2 isn't that big on PC. Well, it technically kind of is. Well, for me, I do play it. And in game modes like Kill Confirm, which I'm playing right now, the player base is so small. We're talking 200 people. Whereas console has I don't know, 10,000 people playing at a given time. Now, that's a big deal because I usually end up with a team of 2 people. Well, not usually, but it does tend to happen. When it does, it's bothersome. Another advantage that console has
UAV inbound
would be your friends and family, of course. Well, in my case, my family and friends usually, they have consoles, so it makes it easier for me to play with them. That was one of the things that held me back from moving to PC when I was primarily a console player. That my friends wouldn't be on PC and I would have to play video games by myself. Now this is moving a little in between the PC versus console thing, so I'm gonna leave it at that. For Black Ops 2, it's definitely the case. Most of my friends, fraternity brothers especially, play Black Ops 2 on console, and it leaves me here playing this game by myself for the most part. Although it doesn't bother me sometimes. Most often it will. After 3 game sessions, this game tends to get boring for me simply because I'm not playing with my friends and I am playing alone.
Hunter-killer drone deployed.
Now, another perk of consoles is basically how Call of Duty games have often played. They've often played better to me on console. I don't know if that's just me, but it seems like they've always been more optimized. I own Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3, and they do seem to run a little clunky. As far as frames per second, that's never been a problem in Black Ops 2 because it does run at silky smooth 60 frames per second on console, and that to me is fine. I do enjoy it. As far as the auto aim on this game, it's fantastic. It works well. I would say if you're gonna go between the PC and Black Ops 2 version, like I said, right now the consoles are at their end of their life cycle. There isn't really that much perks anymore as there once was between PC and console as far as certain games, for example Call of Duty. Now back in the day, it would be more of a debated topic, but let's just face it, consoles are at the end of their life cycle. So I can't really say much more of them just simply because of the limited hardware. But like I said, there's definitely still some advantages. Player base is always going to be a huge deal, especially to me. The controller is fine. Black Ops 2 runs perfectly fine. Now, like I said, as far as which one is better right now, I'd give it to the PC just because the differences are noticeable and just make the game run that much better than console. But anyways, guys, those are the key differences between Black Ops 2 on both PC and console, and I hope this helped you guys
Take
out.
it to 'em.
You guys have a good one.